and we do have some storms bubbling up in western Washington. Not likely going to have an impact on any travel here, but creating some very fun clouds to look at. Here's a live look from our Tacoma camera right now, and mountain is hiding behind some cumulus clouds out there. So if you look to the east, you will likely see those clouds bubbling up. It's those big fun ones to look at. That is indicative of thunderstorm activity. Here's a live look from Painfield right now in Everett, and not quite those cumulus clouds or those cumulonimbus clouds, but we are still seeing a little bit of that upper level cloud coverage moving in. Queen Anne camera showing blue skies in Seattle. It is a beautiful day around Puget Sound, but our satellite and radar camera showing exactly where that thunderstorm activity is. Here's a loop of our PM hours, and we can see it is really staying over the Cascades, but we are seeing some lightning affiliated with that as well. I'm going to go ahead and pause it on what we're seeing right now, and for the most part, it's tapering off. We should be done here in the next few hours, but a little bit of activity east of Skycomish over Highway 2, actually just north of Highway 2 right now. Into this evening, we could still hang on to a couple more pockets of thunderstorm activity, mostly over the Cascades. It's looking like up to the north around Mount Baker is where we'll see that into this evening. Tonight we'll dry out. Thunderstorms don't like cold temperatures, so usually as soon as that sun sets, that's when we see those start to taper off. But we will see that marine push overnight tonight, so a little bit of cloud coverage over the coast and maybe a little bit of drizzle along the coast as well. Puget Sound could see some cloud coverage in our early morning hours tomorrow. Then Puget Sound will clear. We'll bring back some thunderstorm potential over the Cascades, looking like it's going to favor northern areas and actually not looking quite as strong into tomorrow. And then that will clear as we head into our evening hours once again. Do you feel the difference? Temperatures are cooler than where we were at this time yesterday. Around Puget Sound, we're averaging around 5 to upwards of 10 degrees cooler than this time yesterday for most areas, especially as we push down south. Olympia is down 9 degrees from this time yesterday. That does bring us into mostly the 70s, a couple 60s up to the north and over along the coast. Actually, Forks sitting at 59 degrees right now, but Puget Sound, Central and South Sound are in the low to mid 70s right now. Not too far off from normal for this time of year. Into tonight, we're going to see temperatures dropping down into the 50s right around midnight, and then we will stay in the 50s. Low to mid 50s is where we'll see our overnight lows for tonight, which we will feel tomorrow morning. Then daytime highs for tomorrow, pretty much exactly the same as what we felt today. It's going to be a very similar situation. So around Puget Sound, it's a couple 60s here and there over the Olympic Peninsula as well, but then into Central and South Sound, we will be in the low to mid 70s, a little bit warmer in places like Wenatchee and Ellensburg with temperatures in the mid 80s expected. 7-day forecast showing a very stagnant week ahead. We'll see mid 70s for tomorrow one more time. A little bit of a warm up starts Wednesday with temperatures back to the upper 70s. Then we will hover right around that 80-degree mark as we head into this upcoming weekend. Looks like a little bit of a warm up on tap ahead of the 4th of July holiday.